Hi, my name is Ishwar and I'm the founder of Unsolved. I'm here to help you get started, tell you how to move forward with your professional network that you're creating on Unsolved, and also some basic tips and tricks so that you can just get moving and start inviting folks to join in, right? So, the first things first, this is pretty much the blank slate that you would see as well when you come in. The first few things that we attempt to do on the platform is to one, create a welcome post. What is the reason, the purpose of existence of your network, right? What do you want this to do? That sets the tone of who joins in, what they do on the platform, etc. Like this is a hosts on Unsolved Network where we actually invite you hosts to join this community so that you get to learn the best practices on how to keep your community engaged, grow it, and even to monetize it, right? So we've created this welcome post. We have added a welcome gif to it just to kind of make things a little more fun and exciting, right? And that's it. We just go ahead and post it, right? And this is the first post that you see. So we're going to do a few of these first tasks, right? The second thing that you will notice is that so your feed already has its first post. If you go down, of course, you will see how to invite folks to it, but don't invite people just yet. Right. So the next step that you need to do is, can you add some content, right? Some pieces of knowledge that are relevant to your community. So we do that in two ways. Now, when you go to the knowledge section, you will see two buttons: create or add knowledge. Create gives you like a blog like interface, right? So you can just create an article and then publish it, or create images, or upload a video. All of that is possible. The other way is to add knowledge. Add knowledge takes from an unsolved global repository, right? So let's say when I go to the global repository, it already shows curated articles that have been curated by Unsolved. So here I'm just adding this 10-step process to creating a building a thriving community to hosts. I've clicked, I've added it, and now you will see that this knowledge not only shows up in the knowledge section, but it will also show in the feed, right? So now what have we done? We've done two things. One is we have taken an existing piece of knowledge and just added it to the community, and of course we have created a welcome post. The third thing is, you see chat and you don't see anybody in the chat, right? The reason really is that nobody else is in the network, so you can't really chat with them, but you can still create groups. So you click on the chat icon that you see here, the chat vector, and you go ahead and start creating groups of people. So who are the kind of people who are likely to be hosts, right? So VCs and accelerators perhaps will want to create entrepreneur communities, right? So so if you're creating an entrepreneur community, uh, join this group, right? So and that's it, I mean, so the first group is being created, right? You kind of give it some form of an image, and that now shows up in the chat section, right? So now you have a VCs and accelerators group, so they can actually join that. When you go back to the feed, you will actually see that in this section as well, right? Now what you can do is, you've done the basics, right? Now you want to customize these tabs. Just go to the account settings that you see here, the network settings. You can actually change the features around to suit your purpose, right? So let's say you don't want to call it members, you want to call it people or founders, right? All of those name options exist. You don't want to call it startups, you want to add a tab for events, right? So you can just add a tab for events. You want to add a job section, you can add a job section. You want to add masterclass, so it depends on what you want to add really. So I've just added events for now. The second I click submit, you will find that two things would have happened. Members have now become people, and there's a new tab called events that you can go and then click and create an event. So an event could be a meetup within the community, right? And you just share a Zoom link and everyone meets up there, right? And finally, you share this invite link that you see here, right, with someone else within the community, or with another admin. And the second they actually log in into your network, you will find that you will be able to see them and even message them and things like that, right? So for example, I've just shared this network, there's a new person who's joined in, right? And you instantly see them on your chat section. So the chat section starts getting populated in that sense. That's it, guys. All of this should get you well on the way to starting your network and inviting folks. All the best. Please do join the host network, right? Catch you later.